Not really. Definitely not really.
Great Uncle Vince picked up the plane in his gigantic hand and threw it with all his might.
He's flying.
Well, yes, but not for long. You see, it started to rain, and the plane got soggy and fell to bits in a heap on the ground.
Oh no.
Cooper's idea hadn't worked, and he was just about ready to give up.
Don't give up, Coops.
In the end, he went home to his pigeons. He sat down and told them all about his very disappointing day.
Ah, they are good listeners.
After a while, as the sun began to set, his mom called him for bedtime. But as soon as the pigeons saw his bedroom light go out, they sprang into action.
What are they doing?
They were going to make his dreams come true.
How?
Well, an enormous metal pigeon. Isn't it a beauty? There was a cockpit for the pilot to sit in and little windows down the side for the passengers.
I love it, Grandpa.
They even made 4 little passenger seats inside it too.
Grandpa, there is no way that those pigeons made that.
Halifax, you're absolutely right.
Huh?
The blue tits help too.
Silly Grandpa.
Cooper called for his mom and they climbed inside the pigeon to find a little note on the pilot seat. Dear Cooper, this is to say, thanks for looking after us so well. Don't forget to wear a seatbelt. All I love. The pigeons. Kiss, kiss. Winky face.
But isn't it too heavy to fly?
Aha. Tell me, Stanley, how do you think birds can fly?
Because they flap their wings?
Exactly. And it's just the same for this giant metal pigeon. When Cooper's mom strapped into the pilot's seat and pulled the joystick, the wings started to flap and they took off high into the sky.
Look at it go.
Well, it's absolute nonsense, but it does look like fun.
Here we go. They swooped and flapped through the sky and they flew over to the park to show all of Cooper's friends.
That's what I do too.
When they landed safely on the ground, all his friends came over and Cooper's mom took them flying all over the town.
Hooray for Cooper!
Eventually, when he became old enough, Cooper became a qualified pigeon pilot, and together with the pigeons, they built a whole fleet of metal pigeons to fly people all over the world.
But how do airplanes fly now, Grandpa?
Exactly the same, Stanley. As time went on, they started looking a bit less like pigeons and a bit more like planes. But they still take off thanks to the giant flapping wings.
But I've been on a plane and the wings didn't even move a little bit.
You tell him, Stanley.
Oh, don't be silly, Stanley. The wings of modern planes flap so fast that you can't even see them move. If it wasn't for those clever pigeons, we'd still be stuck on the ground. And that, Stanley, is how aeroplanes fly.
Grandpa, is that really how airplanes fly?
Why, of course, Stanley.
Say that, God.